In today's video, we're going to be talking about a confidence booster and what we could do with our hair to boost that confidence. Hi, I'm Linda Poirier and welcome to my Bodies After Babies channel, where I help mummies of all ages fit into their jeans, get their sexy back, and find a life of happy. When we have a good hair day and it's on point, we feel like $1,000,000. We are confident, we're happy, we're strutting our stuff, and we're just overall feeling good about ourselves. When we're having a bad hair day, things go wrong. Right, ladies? I mean, it just seems like nothing seems to go right. You wake up, you do your hair, you're frustrated, and everything just slides down from there. But a simple physical shift in how we look can change how we feel about ourselves and our self-esteem. Have you ever seen those makeover shows on TV where they give you a head-to-toe makeover, your hair, your makeup, your clothes, everything they can do to switch up your look? At the end of these shows, these women are coming out and they're feeling more confident. They're feeling like the layers have been peeled off and this new person has emerged. So while self-esteem is definitely inner, there is an outer component that we can do to make ourselves feel better. Quite a few years ago, my niece was over visiting me, and we're only 7 years apart. And she looked at me and she said, "Linda, like, you need to go to the hairdresser. You look like a wreck." I did look like a little bit of wreck, I'm not gonna lie, but it did hurt a little bit, but I could see where she was coming from. So she took me to the hairdressers and said, literally, you guys, this is what she did. "You need to do something with that." Okay, so I got my hair cut. I actually chopped it all off, but I cut it and it felt like I was a renewed person. It just, I mean, I know it sounds kind of corny, but the haircut made me feel so much better. It was like I was getting rid of all this stuff in my past and I was going through a rough time. So it just really gave me that cleansing feeling. I felt fresh. I felt like a new woman. I felt confident. I felt so good that I was taking care of myself. And at the end of the day, that's really what it's about, is taking care of yourself. And I have been known to not get a haircut for a year. Yes, a year. And some of you might scoff and go, huh, it's been longer than that for me. So here's a couple tips that I'm going to give you to help you feel a little better. It's not about getting noticed that gives you that confidence. It's about feeling good about yourself. Think of our hair as a crown. We wear this like this is our princess crown. So you got to take care of it. Feel good about how you look and how you feel. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. So take a look at your hair. What are some things you don't like about it? And what are some things you do like about it? I always kind of say to go with the flow. Go with what your hair is naturally. I mean, I do have some curl to mine, especially after I had my sons. It went curly. It was kind of straight and then like a little wave, and now it's like straight and like super curly. So I do go against a little bit of the grain, but I don't go too crazy. Some days I straighten it, some days I do a couple of different things. But just if your hair is of one extreme, don't worry about, like, let's say for example, it's extremely curly. Don't put yourself through hell to get it straight. It's okay. Embrace it. Figure out a hairstyle that's going to work, or just let it go, and who cares? So my first tip is to get a haircut, get a trim. If it's been over 6 months, for sure go. If it's been a year, get your butt in there. Even just to clean it up. If you still want the length, clean it up. I mean, I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not an expert when it comes to hair, but I do know that just getting these little things will help boost how we feel about ourselves. I know when it's time for a cut when I put my hair in a ponytail all the time. Like, every day, all day, it's like, I got to get this out of my face and it's driving me crazy, and I pin it up and that's all I do with it. And so then I know, okay, time to go get a haircut. I don't get it every 6 weeks because I don't know about you guys, but every time I go, it just creeps up in the length. And if I don't want it short, then I just don't go. So I've learned the hard way too. I got to go more often because my hair gets dry, it gets split, and so that's no fun either. So get your hair cut, get it often or fairly often. Don't let it go a year because your hair can grow in different lengths and it looks like a little bit of a hot mess. Number 2 is change the color. If it's dull looking, get the same color and let it be vibrant. If you can go to the hairdresser or you could dye it at home. It doesn't have to be $1 billion. Change the color, keep the color, do little bit things different, do balayage, whatever you want to do. Number 3 is change the style. You can go on Pinterest and check out all the styles. There might be a celebrity that you really love their hairstyle. Check them out. If it's been the same style for years, maybe it's time for something new. Number 4 is just chop it all off. Start fresh. See what that feels like. I mean, some people are like, oh my gosh, I hide behind my hair. Like, are you kidding me? But I remember I did a haircut and I chopped it like to the chin. I've done it a couple times. I love it. I love that when I go and wash it, it takes no time. It takes no time to style it. It takes no time to dry it. I love it. I do love my long hair too, but it was great to chop it off. You feel freeing, it's something different, and you know what? It'll grow back, so it doesn't really matter, right? It'll grow back. Number 5 is learn new ways to style it. Even if you don't want to have it cut, although you should get a trim, go on Pinterest, go on YouTube. YouTube has awesome stuff, and it just gives you that quick little tutorial on how to fix your hair. And I know we're busy, so it doesn't have to be crazy 5 hours to do it, but just bloop, learn how to do it up. I'm not foo-foo that way when it comes to hairstyles. I don't really know naturally how to do it. I have to kind of learn as I go and figure it out, but it is so good to just learn a couple different styles. It's not the same thing every day. Number 6 is go buy some curlers. Try a curling iron. Try a straightener. Try some curlers, try Brett's, like do something different. It just makes you feel like you're pampering yourself. And number 7 is hide those grays. Ladies, I have gray hair. I started here. My children give me gray hair. A lot of them. So it started off on the left-hand side when my first was born, and now it's doing like a little ring around the rosy. Not too fun. Well, I do have a product that gets rid of the grays, or I should say it's the in-between dyes where it's just starting to get a little bit gray and it's just about time to dye it. But here's what I use, and it is the L'Oreal Root Cover-Up. I found this just at my drugstore, and it's just really easy. It's a temporary gray concealer spray, and I have it in dark brown because my hair is dark brown. Please don't have blonde hair and go get brown. You look like a spotted giraffe. Not cool. But little root cover up, and all you do is you just spritz it in where you want. Word of caution though, put your shirt on first so you're not going to get it all over, and don't run your hands through your hair. But it's really not that bad once it dries. I don't find it to be to go on my hands, although my girlfriend used the blonde one and she said it went on her hands, but I don't find really a problem with it. And it's awesome. You could even do your roots all in here. You know, it's an awesome spray. That's my little secret weapon. And just another one that is not to do with the grays, but it's something that I use every day, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I got it in the FabFitFun box, but it is the Marrakesh oil. I hope you can see that. I have no idea. The Marrakesh oil, and I just use it every single day, and you just put a little bit of it in your hands, and you can do it wet or you could do it dry, and it kind of tames the frizzies, and it just kind of gives you that soft feel to your hair. I love it. I will be getting more. You can also deep condition your hair using coconut oil. If you have coconut oil in your house, just grab a little bit and put it in your hair in the shower. Now, I will use a word of caution. I thought, okay, my hair is super dry. I'm gonna go get some coconut oil, and I put it in my hair, you guys, and I put way too much in it, like way too much. And I was a grease ball for 3 days. Like, it didn't come out. It was just oily, greasy. It was terrible. So just put a little bit, put it on the ends, do it you know where you want to, but it's awesome for that. There's other deep conditioning treatments too. I have gone in before for Olaplex last year, and I loved it as well. I'm probably gonna go do it again this summer, but I loved it. Another thing to give that boost in your hair, if it's kind of dry and it's just not that great, up your nutrition. I really believe that if you feed your body the right nutrients, your hair is going to grow. It's going to, just be overall healthy. And drink your water. So that's it. That's just a little confidence booster. We all feel good when we go. Some people are not crazy about going to the hairdressers. I know for me, I love the end result. I'm not too crazy about the process, especially if it's a long process of getting my hair dyed. Like 5 hours in a salon is not fun for me. For some people, they love it. For me, it's like I have other things to do. But that could be one of your pampering things as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time. Can't remember what it's called. Olaplex. There's other deep condition. I just wanted to say, hey, this hair is a thing. I just want to say, so here are some tips to help you feel better. So here are some tips. And we're just overall feeling happy, and I don't know.